What's up, guys? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing out there, man? Welcome. Who do we got here with us today, man? We got Kelly, Hughes, Benjamin, Daniel, Chance, JC. What up, guys? What up? How's it going, Swayze? How you liking the new avatar set? I'm loving it, dude. I'm having a really good time. These last couple of days has been a breath of fresh air. I'll tell you that much. We got a really fun one for you tomorrow. We have a deck list that put us into the top 1500 again, so we're feeling really good about it for tomorrow's deck list. Tried the Earthbender deck you made and in pre-release with some budget swaps due to lack of some wild cards. It stomps. I'm glad you're having fun with it, man. Earthbending is going to be nuts. It's going to be really good. I do think that there's going to be a place for some Earthbending stuff. I don't know if it's going to be meta, but it's definitely going to be really good because I really like the fact that with Earthbending, if the creature dies, it just becomes a land again. And that's been really tricky for me to deal with in a lot of matchups whenever I go against it. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing? Today, though, guys, it's going to be pretty fun, man. We're going to be grinding, you know, like I said, top 1500. We just hit, I think, let me see. Let me check my profile real fast. So we just hit 1458. So we're barely just got in there, but that's going to be for tomorrow's video. It's going to be a Flyers deck that got us into that setup there. But right now, we're going to be running 3 decks that I haven't tried out yet. These 3 decks are going to be, well, I tried the Druneth deck, but I made a lot of big changes. Mobilize and Dragon Lessons. I do like the Lessons deck quite a bit. I'm excited to try this one. Probably the most. These 2 decks, though, I've tried a little bit of them. I've been tweaking them quite a bit as we go along, but it's gonna be exciting, man. I think today's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of really fun new brews to try out. So Oxslayer is coming in with a 20 gifted off the rip. Are you kidding me? What's going on, Ox? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother, as always. Dude, dropping another 20 gifted. Please, guys, show some love in the chat. Hold on, is my alerts turned off? My alerts are not turned off. Why am I not seeing them though? Hold on 1 second. Maybe it's a delay. Hopefully it's a delay. I'm guessing it's a delay. Yeah, I think it's just a delay. Anyways, Ox, thank you for the big 20 gifted, guys. If I know you don't see the alert on the screen or anything, but please show some love in the chat. He does this all the time. It's a lot of money to be just dropping in the stream like that, especially just starting out. So I really appreciate that, brother, so much. You have no idea. I'm still stuck in Diamond. No time to grind. I feel you, man. I feel you. Brody, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. What up, Andrew? Coming in hot. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. Where's he at? I don't see a message yet. I don't see nothing from Ox yet. There he is. Get those floors fixed. Oh man, I'm trying. And then Alonzo coming in with the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. That's so weird that queued off for the alert and the other one didn't. Alonzo, thank you so much for the $5 in super chat. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you. I am still very confused. I want to make sure my thing's not broken because I did move everything around the other day and I'm in a new room, so hope I didn't break my alerts or something like that. Anyways, though, Alonzo, seriously, thank you. I don't want to skip over that. That was a really big deal. Thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate you very much for that. Yeah, the floor situation, man. I mean, you guys can you might end up hearing some noise over on my shoulder over here. I got the window wide open because it's just trying to get some fresh air in this room. I just hung up some closets again that I took down, so the dust is flying. Actually really love the new room. Sounds great and gives off FT streamer vibes. I hate it just because I'm in a little cove. I'm like stuck in this really small corner of this is my actual bedroom I sleep in, and like the walls right here. And so like I genuinely can't even move. I feel so claustrophobic, and I don't like that there's nothing back here. I could change the colors of the lights. That's about it. And then the light right here is right in my face, casting shadows. There's a lot going on that I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, just want to say a shout out of mine, Swayze, Phoenix Suns, KD, see rules. Dude, Phoenix Suns are on a roll. I love it. All right, guys, let's jump into some games. We've chatted long enough. Let's jump into some games. Why are all my cams turned off too on every scene? Very strange. All right, let's jump into it. We're gonna start off with the dragon lessons. Let's see what we got here. Hooray to whoever gifted subs. Yeah, shout out Oxlayer, man. Here we go, guys. I'm hoping to grind quite a bit and get some wins today, man, for real. If we end up going backwards, it is what it is, though. Oh, speaking of memberships, by the way, guys, I'm really not so smart sometimes. I had a video yesterday that was supposed to go out. Like I made the video, edited the video. It was from early access. It was our it was an Azula deck, and I even posted it. Everything was done. And normally I would just schedule it to go out the next day and then go to bed. And I remembered my thumbnail website was not working, so I had to wait. And I was like, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll put it as unlisted and I'll do the thumbnail the next morning. So I woke up, did the thumbnail, but forgot to take it off of unlisted. And so the video's there, and I just haven't posted it yet. So what's gonna end up happening with that is Saturday there will be an extra video for members only, and it will be a completely full standard early access video. So you guys are gonna get an extra video on Saturday. It is what it is. I screwed up, so members only are gonna get a little bit of extra content this week. All right, our opponent is probably trying to do some sort of infinite thing here. Definitely gonna ramp, I think. Let's do that. Let's grab a green source. And then let's just reset them a little bit here. Alrighty. I mean, we're kind of cruising along. Saturday video, yep. Saturday video for all the people you just gifted memberships to, man. All right, here we go. We got ourselves the Dragon Caller on the field. Hopefully they don't have any sort of artifact or enchantment destruction. They are in green, so who knows. But yeah, I'm hoping the whole floor situation is going to be sorted out by Friday, and then hopefully by next week I'll be in the other room. Of course they have Awaken the Honor Dread. Why not? You know what? Let's just do this. Counterspell's good. A lot of extra mana we're working with now. Oh, I see. We're trying to pass off the Gambit to me. Why all the graveyard stuff, though? What's that about? What's all that about? Yeah, no thanks. Nice try, pal. That's a pretty cheeky way to get that back to the field. All right. I think I'm gonna just play this. Here we go. Let's do this. Drop off you. Play the land. Get a copy of the Shah. Get back my draw spell. That's not terrible. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. All right, so we got another Dragon Caller. Good. That's my win con, so I definitely need that. I hope they have another Awaken the Honor Dread and they try to take out my Shah with it, because I definitely would like my Dragon Caller to be unchecked if possible. Firewater, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, my man. Just want to let you know I'm not ignoring your DM. I saw it and I read it briefly. I'm going to get back to you as soon as I can. It's been an absolutely wild week, so I will for sure get back to you about all of the details on that. What's up, Godbreathe? How you doing? Replaced into the Royal for it? Oh, I'm digging the Boomerang basics for the Sultai control. Oh, okay. Oh shoot, they just got a Yuna down. Oh, and they got no Bahamut in the grave. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so if I bounce it with this, I mean, they're gonna have a hard time replacing. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Boomerang Basics is fire, right? I mean, it's such a good spell. Here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna show them why Boomerang Basics is amazing. I'm actually gonna start with this though. So good. This is so good. Okay, yeah, let's just do a little bit of ramping. A little bit more ramping. Actually, once I cast this, I'll be less than 3. I'm gonna use this first because I want to make sure I draw all 3 cards off of it. All right, and then we boomerang you back. We're absolutely slamming them right now. All right. Down to 10. Goodness, man. Let's drop off you. I mean, this is going pretty well, I think. Cool, man. Looking forward to it. Yeah, of course, brother. You had 4 Black Lotuses back in the day? That's insane. That's insane. All right, so they just straight up reanimate that. Kind of. Well, I guess that makes sense because they're going to probably bring back and awaken the Honor Dread now. That's pretty brutal. So everything has Ward 2, or is that just during their turn? Just during their turn. That's good. That's very good. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I can play a Dragon Caller and a Regent maybe, or even just like 2 Regents. Okay. We're in a bit of a pickle, that's for sure. This game is definitely not over by any means. We had a pretty good stretch there, though. And in our roots? What in the world are we up against, man? Yeah, I expected that. I expected that. It took out Iroh. Not ideal. Okay. And the Gambit goes off, which is good. They have to discard a card, sacrifice a creature, which is just going to be the Bloodghast. Yeah, it's not looking good for us, guys. I don't have any graveyard hate. I mean, I can get some really big value out of the Rite of the Dragon Caller for sure. Actually, not a ton, can I? I mean, maybe. This is going to go off again, though. I have to bounce some stuff. I have to. So we're going to bounce you. I need to bounce some expensive things here. You and you. And then I'm going to bounce some more things here. I'm going to bounce you. And what else? I guess you. All right, that'll force a big sacrifice here. 6 life, 3 creatures, 3 cards. That's big. That's really big. Shout out to the Regent, man. They discard Yuna? Okay, so they have to have another Yuna, that's for sure. All right, I mean, we're close. We're close to closing this out, but still, they were able to come back pretty fast with that last turn. Let's see if they've got a way to, you know, repopulate the board fast here. I'm already tired of the sacrifice deck. Sacrifice is really, really good. I haven't seen it a whole lot yet, though. Grave good stuff from what it looks like. Yeah, right? Just basically playing their whole deck from the graveyard right now. 23 cards left. Nowhere near milling themselves out. Tameo, nice. And they bring back Yuna, which means they're going to probably bring back Bahamut because they've put it back in the yard. Hopefully they just play super greedy here. I mean, there's no way they can, but playing greedy here to bring back Virtue again would be pretty bad for them. Oh, all the Bloodghast. I forgot about those coming back. And that's going to make the roots go crazy. Nice. Kind of nice. Can't lie, pretty good. That's so much mana too. Okay, so Bahamut, it's a big 9/9 flyer. I got to figure out a way to get that off the field, and then I can swing through. If I can get this off the field with a bounce effect or something, I can just swing through for hopefully 10. Yeah, I have exactly lethal if I can get the Bahamut off the field. So let's start with this and see what I can find. I know I have these guys, but I don't want to waste the mana. Perfect. Okay, that's way too many blue sources. That's fine. Okay, here we go. All right. I know we're getting 2 extra mana here, but it is what it is. I'm still going to play it safe. Boom! All right, we got him. That was close. A lot closer than I would have liked to admit. But that was a really interesting build that they had, I will say. Magic was big during lunch at school when I was a kid. Skip lunch just to play Magic. I played Magic at lunchtime too, in high school a little bit. When I used to play Magic in person, I had a Killer Mono White Cleric deck. Doubtless one in it with Bubble and Pariah made it unstoppable. I don't even know those cards. That's crazy. Would Dragonback Assault work well in the deck? Can't decide if I like Dragon Rights or Dragonback more. I'm using the Dragon Rights because here's the thing. One, you haven't seen it yet, but if I can get like an Iroh established on the field with the Caller, what's going to happen is Iroh makes all of our, you know, lesson spells only cost 1, and we just start spamming them, right? And I can get like 3, 4, sometimes even 5 dragons in one turn. With the other one, the Storm, you sweep the board, which is really great. You get that added effect of the sweeper, right? But then you got to play, you know, land drops as you know you get your dragons, and that's a little bit slower in my opinion. So this is how I like mine built. It was it's a little bit more explosive at the end game. Little less utility involved, obviously less sweeper options and removal, but you get the added effect of finishing power. So. Sephiroth, yeah, Sephiroth is big right now. Chance, it's really big. But with new avatar cards, I ran banding and sadly it was retired. The avatar set is busted. I have turn 4 Azula, turn 5 double Jeskai Revelations. Oh man, that's really good. I gotta try that. If opponent has no Doomblade is actually a very important metric. The games are going good, King. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right, this is a great hand. This is a great hand. Here's the thing. This is a red. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay. So we're probably a control deck. Let's see if I can get this to ramp. Let's go blue. Let me see. Do I? Okay, so I'm playing a tap land. Okay. Well, okay, Marshall. No, you can't be doing that, bud. What are you doing? Sorry, my dog just went under my desk and he's trapped back here now. Brother, what are we doing here? Can you get out? Come on. Can you get out of here, bud? Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh boy, you're stepping on stuff. Come on. Ooh, careful, careful. Forward. This guy's a lunatic. Okay, yeah, I got that. His hair, too. I'm stuck in this corner with his hair. It's gonna make me asthmatic. Alright. I swear, this dog is the most random. They get the whole room and he just walks right under my desk. 5 mana to work with. I guess, I mean, I don't really want to play this right now. I want to get all of my, you know, lessons in the yard. Oh, my chair is stuck. Okay. What's happening? Iroh is not great. I mean, nothing really here is great because of the reactionary that my opponent has options to, like removals and counters. I just don't want to walk in anything here. All right, I'll counter that. Why not? Sorry, dog hair is flying everywhere right now. He needs a bath. With all the stuff going on right now, he needs a bath. Okay. I'll do this. I'll do this. No more lies. I guess I should have probably played Iroh and then played the land after to see if they had an interaction piece here, because I guess I didn't need to take the 2 damage, but you live and you learn. Let's just go. Let's go blue again. We're doing good, Fast Gens. How you doing? Drinking water, no soda? I only have 1 soda a day. You guys just catch me during the middle of my day after I had lunch when I'm recording. And I usually have a soda, but my turn. But yeah, nice cold glass of water. All right, land definitely going, right? All right, I don't think we can win this one. I think just straight pure control is really, really bad for us. I mean, I guess I just go Regent draw again. I mean, we're both just kind of staring at each other. It kind of sucks though, because they're going to have better counter magic than I do. They're going to have 3 steps ahead, I would imagine. And I think that's what it's going to come down to. What is their win con though? There's been a couple of win cons. Obviously, there's like life gain mill. There's Elspeth. It's a couple of options. We're drawing really bad. We're drawing pretty poorly right now. Not that I really want to resolve anything big, because if I try, we're just gonna get hit with the opponent's counter spells. I'm gonna try to go for the wisdom here and find hopefully one of my big dragon enchantments. We're definitely winning the card advantage game and the land game, but that's about it. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. Hopefully it lands. If not, we try again. Looks like it might land here. I think they might have another no more lies for sure. And obviously we can pay for that. So I don't think they're going to want to throw that out there. But my guess is also they probably have a sweeper. So I don't expect these to, you know, stick around too long. And what am I discarding? I mean, I could just do this again. I still need to go find the dragon enchantment. Dude, I cannot concentrate. My nose is itching so bad. We'll drop. I mean, we don't need these, right? End the turn. $10 cards in hand right now. Okay. So we're gonna have to drop probably another one of these dragon storms and all my lands. Oh yeah, this opponent's taking forever. The OG Kamigawa set was amazing. What are we on? Iroh lessons? Yeah, Iroh lessons with dragons. We're mixing it with dragons. Okay, get lost. Can't be countered. Sure. That means no sweeper though. That's kind of nice, right? I'm not opposed to that at all. Threw together a standard deck yesterday and played for the first time in months. After 3 straight Kona losses, I was like, yep, I'm done. Bro, that's unfortunate. Was that thunder? Did you guys hear that? Huge thunder. Ugin. All right, there's one of their win cons. And they just go for the plus. Okay, so they leave themselves exposed though from a big spell here. Of course we can't find it, but would have been cool if we could. I will play this. And I mean, I think it's probably going to be to their benefit for the most part, but I am going to play. Well, no, I don't think so. I think we play this, and then we bounce the Ugin. If they want to replay the Ugin for 9, by all means, go for it. Where are my enchantments, man? Oh my gosh, you're kidding. You've got to be kidding. I don't know what's going on. My draws have been pretty poor here. Control's literally now everywhere. I have been seeing a lot more control. I have. There's the Ultima. Fun. All right, I'm gonna try to get the Iro going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I do? Do I play a Regent? Because here's the deal. Obviously, if I play the Iro and then nothing else, like creature-wise, they're just gonna play Ugin and take it out. I don't know. I guess so. 3, 6. There we go. That's what I needed. Let's see which one they respect more. This is probably just gonna get countered, huh? Yep, sure is. That's brutal. This gets countered. They play Ugin to exile this. That's brutal. I guess I walked into that a little bit. Yeah, that's tough. I need more dragon callers though, really, really bad. Iro 1 already got exiled, by the way. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I'm starting to understand why you're coming onto here, buddy. I know you're scared. I know you're scared, but you gotta lay down. You're gonna pull the cords down, and everything's gonna get shut off. There you go. Lay down right there. Don't move though. My dog may disconnect the entire stream. I am not sure, but it's a possibility. Okay. He's scared of the lightning. What do I do? What do I do, man? I don't know. Money, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the team. Welcome. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to find another dragon caller. I mean, we just can't seem to get anything going. I know. I get why you're scared now, bud. All right, is it gonna resolve? I mean, I guess if it does resolve, we know they have no more lies, right? We obviously know that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have potentially 6 mana to work with here. 6. So we got 2, 4. Okay, so let's start with one of these. Get ourselves a dragon. Marshall, buddy, you gotta be careful, man. All right, I think all the major cords are away from you, so you're fine. Okay, they can't be countered. It's actually pretty smart because I have the quench. But here's the deal. If I play the quench, I still get another dragon in response though, right? I know I can't counter it. I know it can't be countered, but I still get the dragon, so it might still be worth playing. Yes, I'm sure. All right, that'll work. That will have to work for now. All right, so we got 2 dragons they really got to worry about now. So there's a chance that if they don't have a sweeper, we might be in some really good shape here. So storm of brewing. Double seam rip is crazy. Double seam rip is nuts. I may have to rebounce the Ugin back to their hand to get the reset because I don't really want it to alt. Oh, what a card. What a card, dude. You're going back. All right. Show me another get lost or something here. Okay. It's another get lost. That's crazy. This is my last one, so it's like I kind of need this to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do this 2 more times. So I'm gonna get 3 dragons. Dude, I cannot believe another get lost off the top there. They've had literally every answer so far. They're gonna counter this one, sure. At least they're finally out of counter spells, out of get lost. Their hand has been depleted. Ugin is gonna go back, and I'm left with 3 dragons. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so we got some creature lands I gotta worry about, and just an Ugin. Nothing too serious. Nothing too serious. They're gonna draw a card though. That could change some things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open. The possibilities are pretty endless.
To possibility.
And it's raining hard. Swayze storming off. I'm trying, man. I'm just trying. I'm like so focused on my dog at my feet right now because I'm really worried he's gonna unplug something. But yeah, this is a really good game we're having. Well, not a really good game. It's actually a pretty bad game, but 6 cards left, and I feel like we could end up closing this. I'm not gonna take anything off of the top here just because I really don't want to mill myself out. Let's make these as strong as possible. Unfortunately, I have to attack with both of them. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't know if I have enough here. Okay, so they're gonna block. Actually, pretty smart. They do lose one of their creature lands though that can fly, which is good. We need to deplete those as soon as possible. I don't think I want to bounce. I don't think I want to bounce this. If I bounce it, they're just going to replay it, get even more loyalty than plus it anyways. I'm just going to play this and not bounce anything. And I'm going to play this to gain some life. I mean, yeah, that's good. That'll have to do. Okay.
My plan bears fruit.
Stock up. That's not good. That's not good. If they find the Ultima again, they already hit an Ultima once, right? Yeah, they did. If they find another one, we might be in some serious trouble. Can't be countered. Great. Oh my God. Okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean, the perfect answer off the top. It is what it is. I'm out of win cons. I'm genuinely out of win cons. That was a really annoying game, unfortunately. I thought we had it. I thought we were coming back there for a second, but still top 15. Yeah, lands, am I right? I don't know why I couldn't find my Dragon Caller way sooner. It was like the bottom third of my deck. Accumulating Wisdom is on par with Treasure Cruise. Can't believe they printed this. I think it's the greatest card draw we have like in a very long time. Because I mean, if it wouldn't be as good if Lessons weren't like busted, but Lessons actually have a lot of really good options for spells. I mean, they're very, you know, mana, like they're not too expensive like the old Lessons were. Like they're right on curve. Like for what they do, it's really good. The old draw go tribal, yeah, it's tough. You've running any cost reducers to try to make Lessons free from the yard? No, we're not trying to make them free, but Iroh does cost reduce to 1 for all of them. I now run the blue land that makes your next spell uncounterable in every deck that runs blue. I mean, it's pretty smart. It's definitely pretty smart. I should probably throw a few in here. I guess I don't have any reason not to. I would have rage crit a long time ago. I mean, there was a chance I could have came back there. Their top deck there was pretty crazy though off the Ugin. Stock up, it was like they found everything they needed in the last bit. 98%, but then to show 1600, isn't that weird? No, that's typically how that goes. You're right on the border of the top 1500. They'll usually show your number if you're in the top 1800, which is around 98, 99%. Dang, I'm late. Hey, Swayze, been loving the content, man. Thank you for watching the content. I really appreciate it. You know, content's been a little bit lackluster in Magic these days, so I appreciate you watching the content and keeping the channel alive, my friend. Yeah, too many counter spells. Those counter spells were pretty key role players for sure, and those get lost were rough. What are you grinding with? Right now, we're playing some lessons mixed with dragons. Next, we're gonna try out a new Druneth build. Probably need double red because of the dragon. And then also I have a what is it? The mobilize, new mobilize deck, but we're gonna do it in Mardu that I really like. Good luck from Italy, bro. I love your channel. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I could definitely use the luck. This does 2 damage. That's enough to kill that. Instant speed. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bounce. No, I'm not gonna bounce that. I'm gonna let it be. And then we're gonna go for blue. Yeah, I guess I'll let that be for now. I don't know if I want to bounce that. It's pretty mana efficient to just get it right back down, I think. I don't know. Maybe I should have bounced it. I'm always looking for new Druneth builds. Yeah, with the new Badger Mole, it's insane. That deck is crazy fast. I bet Avatar is going to help raise your video likes, Swayze. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. Interesting that they played that without playing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to blow this up with this and just get Iroh to blow up the other one, but I don't know if I'm going to top deck the land. Yeah, I didn't top deck the right land. This has Ward 2. All right, well, I'm still gonna bounce it. A little bit of a setback for them. A little bit of a setback. No haste for them. You playing Azula? The card looks so fun. We played it in early access. There'll be a video out on Saturday for members only that can watch that early access video. All right, so there looks like they're just gonna do the exact same thing over again. And this time I am gonna blow this up. All right, that'll end the turn, I think, right? I mean, there's no other. Oh, I guess they could play this. Quench is good. Quench is really good. Okay, so I'm thinking I'd like to hold the Quench open, but I think I should probably just play Iroh to get it going. But if they, I don't know, man, if they play this, they have the mana to just, you know, counteract it anyways. I guess we do play Iroh here. That's tough. That's tough. Iroh do nothing is pretty scary, especially against this deck. It goes really, really fast. They've got their haste threat down now too, and they've already got the outlaw plotted. So if you guys hear some noises right now, my wife is just reassembling our closet at the moment. So we gotta deal with dogs and the wife today. It's all good though. I know, because the storm. He's freaking out. All right. Chaos in our house for this week. Yeah, that's about what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, so they're gonna produce 3 more mana to work with. I mean, it's not, we're not dead, are we? We might be. That's 12. Well, hold on, does this pump them up with power or no? Just trample, right? Okay, so if they play another creature with haste, we're cooked. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh yeah, this is gonna give haste on the combat step anyways. All right, so yeah, we're done. I forgot the haste happens during the combat step. Joe, what's going on, man? Make them spend that mana. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should have kept the quench open. I was like 1 mana shy of being able to do what I needed to do there. Nice blue screen. It's actually just a gray wall with a light. All right, we keep this. Made a super low to the ground mobilize deck with Boros with War Leader's Call. Yeah, mine doesn't have War Leader's Call, and I'm doing more of a Mardu. I've seen several turn 3 win decks now. Yeah, unfortunately that's standard these days, but yeah, that's pretty much the norm. I'd really like to play Mantis airbending this season, but it's expensive. I'm not even close to require. Yeah, I know. I think I spent a lot of money today on this game. More than I'd like to admit. All right, we're gonna quench whatever they try to play this turn. Doesn't matter. Okay, hopefully they play a spell and they don't just pump the Hired Claw. They might though. Okay, they're gonna play a spell. Got it. They're gonna plot a spell. Oh my gosh, worst case scenario there. Okay. Bounce you back. Unfortunate, man. The way this is curving out right now is quite literally the worst possible way it could have happened. Because then they're gonna get a free. Man, this whole plotting thing is getting around my Quenchia so well. It's so obnoxious. Okay. I really hope it's like a lightning helix. Yes. Okay, good. Something I can counter, get some sort of value out of that. This matchup is so winnable. It's just the curve out was so untimely, like horrible timing on everything. The timing of the plotting instead of me being able to counter a spell and then get the Hired Claw in for 1 again. It's just brutal. If I had a lot of my 1 mana burn spells and bounce spells, we would have been fine, but all right, we might just be dead here, unfortunately. I do have some life gain in this deck, but not a whole lot. All right, just taking another 3 here. I'll take it. Okay, well, yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we're just a little too slow here. I mean, I could bounce something maybe if I get a, something off of this. Let's go blue. And then let's make sure I leave my red and blue options open in case I find the lesson that I need for 1 mana. I do not. All right, we're donezo. We're donezo, man. Ill-timed explosion might be pretty good for this build, but that's got haste. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, even more than that. Yep, GG's. All right, we'll mix it up here a little bit. Got off to a really good start, but these last couple of games have been rough. Christopher, what's going on, man? What type of deck is this? This is going to be a lessons mixed with like dragons. It's really fun, and it's actually it's pretty good. I mean, we're 2 and 3 right now on the stream with it, but I mean, we've had some good games with it in the past too. So it's got Iroh. We're trying to bring things back. Lessons, sort of playing them from the graveyard for 1, getting a bunch of dragons off of the dragon collar. It's a lot of fun. Up next, though, we are gonna play, I think, Druneth. We got to get some wins going. I think Druneth is going to be our best bet. I still can't buy wild cards on my Samsung. I didn't know that was a thing. Had no idea there are a lot of cards that Magic passed with attack and tapping supplement the mobilize ability. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I guess we're still saving money. Yeah, that's true. Saving some money. It does take a lot of money, man. What's going on, Juan? How you doing? Haven't bought any airbender boxes yet, but soon. I really want to get a box myself, man. I really do. What's going on, sir? How you doing? Oh yeah, and the Wang Shitong is crazy. You saw Allies just did 5-0 at a big tournament. I did not see that. I did see I think it was a Dr. Ruckus had a thumbnail and title of that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, Mardu, Ascension, and Adeline are to name a couple. All right, let's try the Druneth build, and then we'll switch to the Mardu build after that. Let's see how we do. I really wish I could just play my Flyers deck, because that's what got us to the top 1500, and keep smashing. But that's for tomorrow's video. That's a surprise. I can't buy on Steam too. The payment info page just doesn't open. That's weird. You would think they'd want your money, right? All right, not the greatest of starts, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Ah, they got their elf to kick things off. Oh, the suspense. Why not put a couple of Restless Vine stocks in it? In this deck? Yeah, you would think, right? Oh man, the opponent's on landfall, and they are kind of cooking. Let's just get in here and do a immediate copy of this. I don't see why not. And then hopefully we can get this down next turn, ideally, but it's going to be really, really tough to pull that off when we need an extra land with such a small amount of lands. Okay, Andrew, Andrew with the $2 in super chat. Oh man, don't goat these people into donating. I appreciate the 2, brother. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need Ouroboros to bust. I think they're gonna out. Okay, well that's not good. That's really bad. It just got a lot worse. Okay, we did get the Ouroboros, and then I can copy it next turn too. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Okay, auto order abilities are off. That's good. I'm gonna play defense. No attacking yet. You can landfall at instant speed now with a 3-mana lesson. Landfall. I don't know which lesson you're talking about. I read through them all today. I can't think of the one you're talking about. Are you talking about earthbending? Earthbending, I know there's a big earthbending card. I mean, clearly they have a spell they can tack onto this, like a Snakeskin Veil. I guess we'll just accept it. It's tough. That's really tough. All right, here we go. We're gonna go 3. Yeah, it's definitely a Snakeskin Veil. You're not fooling me, pal. And then just get one of these down for 0 because it's gonna draw us cards going forward a lot. Okay, and then let's just create a 4/4 body too. Okay, which one do I want going first? This one, right? Cool. All right, pal. You want to block that? You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Yeah, this deck can earthbend them in. Okay, gotcha. Earthbending them in. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then what's really cool about earthbending is that let's say you block with one of your land creatures, it becomes a land again. You're just going to be able to trigger the landfall once again. Chocobo. I think I'm already outdoing them on the 1/1 counters. I don't think they can catch up here. Can tomorrow's vid you announcing is like a good anime that always ends on a cliffhanger? Yeah, I don't like to show the deck list for the videos for the day after the stream. They typically end up not doing as well when I do that. Ooh, that's fun. Wait a minute. Hold on. Put 1/1 counter, draw half, round it down, then draw half X cards, round it down. Okay, so it's not gonna I was gonna say, is this gonna make me draw a bunch of cards if I put the 19 counters onto it? But that's not how that works, right? Maybe it is how it works. No, put X 1/1 counters on it, then draw half X cards. Yeah, it's not gonna work that way. It's definitely not gonna work that way. 19 body. And then Ouroboros. I want the... Wait, why did I miss the... I must have missed it. Okay. I mean, they're gonna have to block every single one of these, so that's good. Aaron with the $2 in the super chat says, challenge mess. Swayze, your creativity gives me hope. Oh man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the $2. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to stay creative as best I can, but I'm trying. Thank you for the 2, brother. Ouroboros is just so broken. I know, it's ridiculous. Flying Oro is just silly. I know. It's good luck with that one. Yeah, nothing like a 75 flyer, right? Pretty crazy. Okay, this is actually an interesting hand. The opponent goes first. I do have blue and green technically. I keep it. I'm just scared. I'm scared if I get got by playing the Druneth on 2 and then having it get killed. That's gonna be pretty bad. That was a brutal win. I love it. I know, this is the best. Those are the best kind of wins. Gotta love the non-practical MTGA decks. Imagine walking up to the table with the 200 1+1 counters on your deck. That's what I'm saying. I would love to play something like this in real life, and I actually think about that quite often. I'm like, dude, the type of nonsense you'd have to keep in your backpack to keep track of this stuff, like pulling out multiple calculators. Bossing say. I know I said it before, but Avatar, I watched it. It was awesome. And Bossing Say has got to be the coolest name. The coolest name for any sort of city, town, whatever. Bossing Say is awesome. All right, we're in trouble. They've got a Tifa down, and they've got Bristly Bill to give it counters. So we are gonna get our get back here. The opponent's gonna get one back for the landfall players. Yay. We're gonna be dead by turn 4. Or yeah, well, our turn 3, their turn 4. Chill, lightning, chill. Decline. Well, I mean, we had a phenomenal start. Just doesn't really matter though. One more sacrifice land and this game is over. This game is over. Why is it that you play a certain deck list though and you get all these freaking matchups that are like the same? It's like, how are we gonna get landfall again? Like, what are the odds of that? I didn't play landfall once today. Get it back to back like that? Are you kidding me? I mean, I've got a block. 3, 4, 5, 6. And wait, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on blocking. Oh, we're dead either way. Okay. I just realized I had 18. I was thinking about killing it, but I'm like, wait, we're just dead. GG. That was a brutal win. Love it. Yes. Wanted to send a whole sappy message, but I limited the 50 characters in super chat. Well, I appreciate you wanting to send something so kind. I appreciate that a lot. The thought is what matters. Some of the current decks have so many triggers and counters every turn, I'd give up trying to track it on paper. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would forget so many of these triggers. It's not even funny. I think that's what keeps me from playing paper altogether for the most part, is that I'm like worried that I'm gonna do terribly with keeping track of things and like making sure I hit my my triggers when they go off. Man, I wish my brain worked like yours. You have so much wide spectrum of card knowledge. I would love to make decks. I appreciate that, man. That's really kind of you to say. I don't really feel the same. I feel like I'm not very good at this, but I try my best. I definitely try my best. This is actually kind of nice. I'll get this rolling pretty fast. And then I got the Badger Mole Cub. Badger Mole Cub's good. Avatar with triggers and counters got tough. Even in sealed pre-release, I can't imagine any constructed. Reminds me of old school Infinity decks. I can't believe how many infinite combos there are now too. There's like 2 new ones just off of this new set. Tiger Seal. That thing taps down, right? How's that work? Tap this creature. Oh, they got to draw 2 cards per turn. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Double Badger Mole. Let's go. I mean, we might as well. I don't really plan on getting any more value out of that, but let's put a counter on this. Okay, so next turn, we're at power 3. So if I can get its power up by 1 more, I can copy Ouroboros. I need a 3-drop. Is there any way I can get his power up? I mean, only getting a 3-drop would make sense. So we got 2. Wait, hold on. We got a lot of mana here. I forgot each Badger Mole counts as 1 additional. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have a lot of mana. That's 8. That's 12. 12 mana to work with off of these 2. I have 2 lands and I have 12 mana to work with. That's nuts. You can have it. Okay. Well, I guess go Hall Creeper here. All right, there's the scoop. I was gonna say, that's pretty brutal. That's pretty crazy. Key to deck building is the search engine. Very, very true. Very true. Trust me, I get overwhelmed when deck building quite a bit, and the search engine on the actual game is so helpful. I think that's why I'm so bad at being prepared as much as other people when it comes to early access, because I can see the cards, I can imagine certain deck lists, but until I can actually like physically drag them into my arena toolbox and kind of like look and see what I've got going on, it's really, really difficult for me to actually solidify and put it together. Multitasking chat while playing too, just amazing. Say it can get tough. I'm not very good at that either. I've seen a lot of better people doing that. Paw Patch Offspring is basically free. I know, right? Let's go here, and we've already got a really, really big ramping board state. Would Final Showdown kill the Earth bended lands to prevent them from coming back? I don't know. That's a great question because it eliminates their abilities, right? I don't know if that's technically an ability, right? Yeah, I don't think that's an ability tied to the card, so I don't know. Probably not. All right, we've already got the Sob down for only 2 mana. That's kind of nice. Dude, the Badger Mole Cub is insane. Yeah, Earthbend isn't an ability, I don't think. Yeah. What is the green card called? Rampaging Prototron? Ouroboros would be so sick. Rampaging Proto? I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking about. Ooh, spicy, spicy. Okay, let's go. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this actually. I'm just gonna Offspring this. Okay, they're doing Sleepy Face. Bro, you're playing Cavero. Like, you're playing a top 4 meta deck. And you're gonna give me the Sleepy Face? Rampaging Ballast. Oh, the one that makes 4/4s. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Alright, so they can't kill my Sob. That's good. They go for my... Oh, I actually want to put a counter on this. That's perfect. Thank you for that, because now it can attack and... Or no, it can draw me cards. And I really want to keep drawing cards. Ooh, Badger Mole's back in action. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Let's do this. Creatures you control get XX until end of turn. Extra greatest power among. Okay, so this can gain indestructibility, but it can't give my other creatures indestructibility, which is unfortunate. I really don't know what the deal is with our opponent here, but that's fine. Aaron with the 5 gifted members. Thank you so much, Aaron. I appreciate that very, very much, man. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Please, everybody shout out to Aaron in the chat, especially if you got yourself a gifted membership. All right. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. Is there a Cavero in here? Doesn't look like it. So they've got potentially some more work to do. I hope. Yeah, they do. They haven't found the Cavero yet, so that's good. I have a lot of mana to work with here, which is also nice. I can attack him with a big 9/9 body too next turn. I can't draw any cards off of it, but attacking in seems solid. They will have to make some, blocks that I'm sure they don't want to make. All right, here we go. Let's do the librarian. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? I'm just gonna ignore this guy. This guy's actually really annoying. I'm gonna do it for 4, which is gonna draw me 2. Oh, I could have done one more. That's on me. That's okay though. Ouroboros is nice. It's really nice. And then we send everybody because they have to block, right? They're in a position where that's like a must block situation. And I have trample on the big guy, so good game. All right. Hey Swayze, what's going on, Dio? How you doing? Should be all green, although I should say 30-minute deck building sealed brawl video would boost the membership stays. Should be all green, although I say 30-minute deck building sealed brawl video would boost the membership stays. Interesting. I mean, we could try some of that. I think I've done it before. I don't think those videos did super well, but keeping them members only for sure could be pretty fun. Swayze MTG Forge, Card Forge is the second best deck builder there is. Dude, you guys are really, really kind about my deck building, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the kind words. It makes me really happy that you guys are enjoying the deck builds. I try really hard. It takes me a long time to kind of put a lot of these together, so it means a lot. And like, I really genuinely, I mean it when I say you guys really make me very happy by saying that. Opponent is a sore loser. Yeah, it's all good. All you can do is emote back and have fun with it. It's so funny that earthbending works with creature lands. Badger Mole Cub with Restless Reef is a real mill con. Badger Mole Cub Restless Reef is a real mill win con. Okay, interesting. I have to check that out. All right, well, that was that. That was that. Have you seen the Golgari Earthbending deck with Yes, Divine Lasher. Would love to see your take on it. Is that the one that goes infinite? Is that the one that goes infinite with the back and forth landfall trigger on the Bloodghast? My choice would be a sealed draft. Sealed/draft. Golgari Earth Swayze with micro. Yeah, Golgari Earthbending with infinite with many clicking. What do we think about this hand? Okay, opponent goes first. We have the ramp. I think I keep it anytime I get the ramp, so. Bloodvine Infinite, that's what it is. I couldn't remember exactly how that deck list worked. I wasn't sure if it needed like just the Earthbending plus the Bloodghast. But now it makes sense. You earthbend the blood gas to trigger, was it Divine Lasher, like you said? I have to look into that. I've only played against it one time in early access, so I don't quite fully understand it, but I just realized I played my lands wrong. I thought Bossing Save was going to come in untapped. I don't know why. Well, I just got screwed over because I misplayed. Ouroboros already down too. Yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked, guys. Well, at least I can trade with that. I'll take it. Let's go obviously here because I don't have much else to do. All right, so I'm ramping myself into an Ouroboros, but we're 2 turns behind the other Ouroboros, making us a lot slower. So I'm pretty sure this one's it's a done deal. That's the dog. I'm sorry. Every time you come in and out, he stands up and down. He's fine. I'm worried about him like tripping on a cord and unplugging the whole set. Good game. That was tough. That was a bad game. That was a bad game. I don't think I had any chance, even if I would have played that on curve the right way. I think we were still in trouble because we would have had a block there with our early Ouroboros, which wouldn't have been big enough. Sup, Swayze and the crew? What's going on, Nico? How you doing? Ouch. Yeah, no kidding. You can do it with dual lands that ping too, since you keep triggering their ETBs. Sealed or draft to watch is the best deck building mind in action, short of a video option too. I mean, it's also really fun. I do like playing sealed a lot. Oh man, this is not good. The mana is just not there. This is better. This is better. Okay, let's try it. And then we drop what though? Oh, that's actually really tough. This is really tough because Druneth cop. So I want to get Badger Mole down first to start ramping us. Oh man, what do I do? Maybe I put this back, I guess. I don't know. We'll see if that pays off. Anyways, I really like playing sealed in draft. I actually played a draft really recently. But I'd like to get back to doing that maybe. So I get a 1/1. Oh, of course I get another. Darn it. Okay. Darn it, darn it, darn it. No blue land either. I gotta pay more attention. I'm playing really poorly right now. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, choose one. Create a food token, put a 1/1 counter on a creature, scry 2. And then they've got the Seam Rip, which is going to take the Badger Mole Cub. Okay. That will put us in a really bad spot here. I will play out the Offspring, though, of the Paw Patch, which is pretty solid if I can get the Ouroboros in next turn, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. Gotta be pretty lucky. Yeah, we need a blue land really bad, huh? Mono white auras is pretty solid. And now they've got the flyer with the Ethereal armor attached. Yeah, we might be cooked on this one too. I probably should have mulliganed this hand. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Another really tough game just from an ugly start. Just 2 ugly starts, man. Sorry, I typed wrong, but I was asking what microphone are you using, and is it a USB microphone? Oh, gotcha. No, this is I think it's been I had this mic for like since the beginning of time for the stream. I can't remember if it's called a dynamic microphone. I think it is. It's definitely not. It's not USB. It has a whole, you know, it's like it's got the big old plug attached to it. But anyways, it is a, let me see. It's an Audio Technica. Audio Technica. This hand looks good. Man, I might need to cut one of these lands. We're getting a little bit too many of them early on, causing me some grief. Down to 1800 on the dot. Yeah, that happens more often than you might think. And now we're playing another turn 4 combo deck that could go off and go infinite by turn 4. Love to see it. Oh my god. Okay. This is going to be a Kona deck, guys. I mean, whenever I see this, I immediately think it's Kona, right? Kona Omniscience. Here we go. Good hand, you would think, right? Little counter spell to disrupt everything, and then potential for them to go infinite here in a minute. That was probably one of the best top decks I could have asked for, though. Not too terrible. Kona Omni, I know. I'm dreading it. It's bound to happen here in a second. Here we go. Turn 4. It's turn 4. Let's see if they... Turn 4. Let's watch them play for 25 minutes. I really want to know why this card wasn't banned. I want to hear from the mouths of the actual developers of this game. Tell me why this card wasn't banned. I want to know. I really want to know. That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. Turn 4 every time. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the mana. The mana's been giving me grief. Let me fix the mana. Every single time they have it on turn 4 too. Okay, we need to get rid of one of these. Honestly, I don't think I need any one of those. Let's do 1, 2. Bossing Say is still really good. I like the idea of earthbending potentially. I don't even know. Maybe that's even greedy though too. I don't think we're ever going to access the earthbending on this deck, right? Let's just do... Let's just do this to make sure we constantly hit our land drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the Verge will be blue. Okay, starting town can go. Let's do that. All right, I don't want to miss any more land drops. Land drops killed me on 2 games. Boo! I know, right? I know. You're playing just as a degen deck as well? I'm playing just as a degen deck? I mean, my deck requires, you know, a lot of things to go right. I mean, I think playing a Kona and tapping, and if you have the Omniscience, you just win, is a little easier. All right, this hand looks pretty good, actually. All right, here we go, here we go. Let's go. We got a breeding pool. Yeah, I don't know how it keeps dodging the hammer either. All right, let's go with the Hall Creeper on 2. Okay, this is gonna be another really tough one though, because the opponent, you know, gonna reanimate on. It's another turn 4 auto win, and they're off to a really great start. They've got the bringer. There's the Cavero. Are they able to get that back off of the cash grab? They are. Okay. Yeah, game over. Game over. Let's copy this, I guess. I mean, genuinely, none of this matters. None of this matters. Let's copy. And there's the Cavero, and here comes the big sweep. And they've got about 9 win cons on the field at one turn. Bad little run here we got going on. Bad little run. Everybody's running amazing against us right now. Aaron with the $2. I appreciate that very much, man. See next thing due to 50 characters limit. See next thing due to... Okay, gotcha. I'll see the next thing. I'll read it. Actually, the second infinite is a good against Kona and Kavero as airbending dodges the Cavern of Souls. That's very true. Airbending that back to their hand is really good. That's why I liked, I was playing the Flyers today and it was really good. Hi there, a wizard from Colombia comes to see Simic magic. If someone played it at me in paper, I'd flip the table. No, I genuinely don't really care. I just don't think there's a place for winning like that. Like, okay, I think winning on turn 4 is fine. I think it's fine, but I feel like it needs to be more difficult. Like, we can't keep doing this thing where like every deck that has a turn 4 win hits it, like, you know, it can't do its thing 60 to 70% of the time. It can't. It's too much, man. It's just too much. It's too fast, too consistent, and it just, like, I mean, it takes away a lot of like potential like setup, you know, combo sort of builds that you're trying to like have fun making happen and stuff. Like, I know, I get it. Somebody said I'm playing just as much of a degen deck with this, but have you seen me win by turn 4 once yet? Has anyone seen me play this and win by turn 4 yet? No, because it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen every game like Kona does and like Kavero does and stuff. Those decks, like, they happen so consistently, and that's my only gripe. It's like, have your fun, have your thing, but don't make it only a 2-card process. Make it like a, you know, make it more difficult. Make it to where like you have to curve out with 3 cards in a row perfectly for it to do its thing, you know? Like, Druneth is bad. I get it. Druneth is really bad. It starts copying and cascading spells like crazy. Druneth is very answerable. You get a whole turn usually before it really runs off the board. Kona, you don't. You either kill it right when it comes down that turn or the game's over. Same goes with Kavero. You either counter it on the spot, which now they've got, you know, lands that can make it to where you can't even counter it. You know, so you have to be able to exile their whole graveyard like the moment it comes down. Like, there's only like 2 or 3 ways you can really deal with that, and it has to be on the spot. With Druneth and stuff, like, you usually get the Druneth down, and you can maybe, if you have extra mana, get 1 creature copied, and then the next turn is when it really gets out of control. So you get a full turn cycle to like try to deal with the creature. And creatures are pretty simple to deal with as opposed to an omniscience or a graveyard. a little bit more difficult. And I think that's where my real problem comes with that one. It looks like the opponent's running the same deck as us. Going a little bit faster though. Double Mole Cub is crazy tough. It allows them to empty their entire hand pretty fast. Oh, they copied it with the Mockingbird. Nice. Ooh, the Riddler. Should I throw a Riddler in this deck? Riddler's kind of cool. Riddler is kind of cool. We'll take this 6. It is what it is. I'm just a turn behind. Going second here is gonna cost us. Let's pay the 2. Well, hold on. We got 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, if we get the Ouroboros down here, we're still, I mean, look at the board state. We're cooked. Let's pay the 2 though. Let's get the Ouroboros down, and then, I mean, next turn I could Mockingbird the Ouroboros, but that would assume that my Ouroboros lives through this turn, meaning I have to give up this as a blocker. Yeah, there's no way. No way. No way, no way. It's too consistent. Yeah, too consistent. Yeah, turn 4 is fine if it's rare. Exactly. Yeah, just the percentages are too high, I think. If someone plays Omni and Paper against me and rip their Omni up like, oops, my hand slipped. No, I don't think I'd do that, but I would give them a look like, we're doing this. The enablers, yeah, that's cool too. If you want to keep the foundations cards and cut the enablers, that's also fine. Like, if Kona were to go, it wouldn't be the end of the world, right? It wouldn't be the end of the world to me. All right, I haven't tried this deck yet. We're clearly struggling right now to get the Simic deck going again. I mean, we started out really hot with it, but it's starting to fizzle out pretty fast. So I'm gonna try this new Mardu mobilize deck out. So it's basically the mobilize package, but I'm gonna really lean into some of these new fun cards in Orzhov. This Tolls of War seems really fun, where we can create these 1/1 allies every time something gets sacrificed. And this new Trebuchet is actually really cool because no matter what creature you have attacking in, it's gonna create a 2/1 flyer that sacrifices on the end step, which I think is pretty sweet. I know there's a mobilized sort of land, but I think because we're Mardu, I think we're gonna have to just not play that for now. Let's try this out. Tapping Elf, then Mockingbird into a Badger. I like how you're not just stuck on the avatar cards. It's actually quite refreshing to see you go back to like some older decks you made, but just put a little, yeah. I mean, that's the best way to do it. You take deck lists that are like already really pretty well established, and then you throw some of the new cards in the mix, and it's a lot of fun. And usually it works out pretty good because the deck's already pretty good. Main deck Leyline of the Void, I know, right? I mean, every time I do that though, then you never see that matchup, right? Just how that goes. That's how that goes. Let's see, the betrayal. So I have to pick a creature here. It's a tough decision, actually, because this is actually going to produce a lot of those tokens for us, right? I guess we have the Pack Beast we can kind of lean on. I may end up regretting that, though. We'll see. We will see. A betrayal. Okay, again, pretty tough decision, but I think we keep the Pack Beast this time. Doubling up on the trigger seems like it's gonna be the move. All right, so we have the potential to just win next turn if they don't sweep or kill the Delny. It's pretty unlikely though, right? Maybe we got away with it. We'll see. Okay. Another land is pretty unfortunate there. The end. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Well, that might have just saved them. Oh, man. Now we're going against, like, removal tribal. That's tough. Tough matchup there. Okay, so they took all my... Oh, actually, that's a great card for them to hit the end on. There's only one in the deck, so that's kind of actually nice. Now we got double the sharpshooter triggers if we do find, like, a creature, of course. All right, is it a sweeper? Is it... Yep, it's Deadly Cover Up. All right, and then they're going to take out probably Delny. Yep. Yep. All right. Play taps, play out Suki, and hope that it sticks around. Probably not, though. I was getting the itch to try standard again after 6 months, and then I saw the decks that you've been playing against this week. I'm much happier without it. It's fun, man. This is fun. It's all good. This is a pretty diabolical run that I'm on right now, though. All the matchups I've been getting and how well our opponents have been running, it is what it is. But it's kind of the thing playing best of one. You're only gonna play degen decks because you have no game plan outside of your own. Yeah, that's fact. Oh my gosh, another sweeper. Part of why I haven't been playing is because of the turn 4 meta. If my deck didn't have the potential to win by turn 4 or pure control, it was stomped out more frequently than not. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Swayze's Boros list, try Godric. Once you generate double firebending, you can blast with him. With this particular Boros list, you're saying, or a different one? Arabella plus mobilize firebend ascend is pretty gross. It is gross. I haven't actually, so I played this deck a couple of times. I haven't had that curve out one time, but I have seen it and it's ridiculous. Okay, so this is pretty good. We got a firebend ascension. Let's see what happens. Sephiroth double triggers is nuts and mobilize decks. I didn't even think about that. That could be, well, double triggers though. Is it Sephiroth a 2 powered creature or is it 3? Actually, I don't even know. Because doubling the triggers with Delny would require it to be at least 2 power, right? I think it's 2 power, right? Maybe it is. Swayze, look at doing something with Appa, Steadfast Guardian, and Glider Staff. Let me copy that down. Hold on one second. Let me copy that down in my notes and I will revisit that. All right, cool. All right, so we got the Firebend Ascension down, which is going to start doubling up our effects, which is really nice. Does this double effects on anything? Just attacking? Counters on it. Copy that ability. You may choose not to. Counters me. Copy that ability. Okay, so does it copy everybody's? I haven't had this card down yet. This will be the first time. I think it does copy everyone's abilities, right? Dude, are we really going against another control player, though, that's going to run out sweepers on us? Like, can't catch a break here. All right. Pack Beast. Okay. I mean, we can try to resolve one of these. It probably gets countered, and then we try again. But I have a feeling we're going to run into a Day of Judgment. That's my guess. Okay, so they didn't counter it. So in that case, I guess we're not going to play out a second Voice of Victory. Because again, pretty positive that we're cooked here. Okay, so we doubled the mobilize, we doubled the triggers on that. Sacrifice creature deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature. Okay, so only another creature. So it does double the effects on everything. That's nice. And Ultima. Fun, fun, fun. That's interesting for sure. It's helpful. I played that backwards. That's my bad. I played that backwards. Should have played that one first. Got the 1 damage. If we lose by 1 life, I'm gonna be really upset. That's my bad. Oh, okay, hold on. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Ah, the 1 life gain off of that's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be really good for them. Is there a reason for me to play this and then blow up one of these blockers? I mean, potentially, right? I don't know. I have no idea how this adds up mathematically, but I think playing this and getting one of the blockers out of the way is going to be pretty big. Let me swing in first. Yeah, take action. Yeah, I think the Authority of Consuls is literally just going to negate, obviously, all of my burn from the Sharpshooter, making them pretty much impenetrable here for the win. Okay, so again, they could double block on one of these. I'm just going to send this over, take this out. Down to 4. Alrighty. Down to 4. I mean, they played the Overlord last turn and not a sweeper, so there's a chance. It's a very slim chance. If they blow up the sharpshooter, they're gonna offset any damage that I do going forward. Okay, what are they gonna do with that? Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess we go here and here, and then next turn we double the attack triggers and play out another sharpshooter. Is it time for the Quantum Riddler? Drawing 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 mana left open. Sheltered by Ghost, maybe? Like, what are they touching their Regent for? That'd be really bad if it was Sheltered by Ghosts. That would be very bad. Equally as bad. Okay. Good game. Well, I can't catch a break. I feel like out of the 3 decks, they've all performed pretty similarly, pretty bad. I'm gonna go back to the teamer build because I at least felt like that was competitive and I could at least answer a lot of the problems we were running into. Now, I do want to prepare myself for a situation where I have to exile a graveyard, because I did notice that was probably the worst potential matchup. Exile grave. Is there a new lesson that exiles graveyards? That'd be kind of nice. Let me see. I doubt it. Combustion technique 2 damage to a number of lesson cards. Wait. No. There is not. Exile the graveyard. I'm thinking I want to... Is there any way I can utilize exiling cards from graveyards and having my own lessons being in the graveyard being a factor of some sort? I don't think so. I don't think so. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just trying to figure out a tool I can use here to deplete the opponent's graveyards. I could do a scavenging ooze. I'll have a lot of mana for that, but I don't know. I mean, it's always the simplest thing is like going for like a ghost vacuum, right? Or something like that. I mean, I guess the lantern's not too bad because the lantern draws me a card if I don't need it. And I guess I would cut the Dragon Storm. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I think that was probably the worst matchup for us with this deck. Outside of that, it wasn't too bad. There were a couple times we were a little slow. Soul Lantern. Yeah, I was thinking Soul Lantern too. Green has Keen-Eyed Curator. Yeah, that's true too. There's a lot of options in green, really. Split up. Swayze, do you have a deck list? Yeah, I mean, if you want to see any of these deck lists, I can show you after the games are over. After this one, I'll show you all 3 of them again, but I have to go all in. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing we could do on that last one. It was pretty unfortunate, but we're going first. Dude, we have dropped a lot. We have dropped a lot, unfortunately. Starting out top 1400, now we're down here. Ugh, so annoying. I should probably just play the deck list that we're gonna post tomorrow. Boiling Rock Rider, it taps any ally for exile card from the graveyard. I don't have too many allies in here though. All right, let's go get another blue source. Next turn, Firebending Lesson, take this guy out. I need more life gain too, I guess. Another, tough thing to do is like dealing with all the early aggression if we run into it. We might want to cut 1 lantern and add in 1 more of those 3 mana ramp spells that creature that gains me life. It's very good. Okay, we got a couple options here which I like. All instant speed. What's going on, Click? How you doing? He taps himself too. Be good against bringer decks. Yeah, that's the whole point. The bringer decks are kind of problematic for us, so having that ready to go is going to be nice. They're just going to send this guy in. and they try to pump it. All right, let's try this. Are they going to try to pump it again with another Felonious Rage, maybe? Or Felonious? I don't know if that's Felonious or Felonious. I've never really known. All right, it landed. That's good. I kind of hope they play something I can counter. Oh, that'd been so nice, because then this would have been good to go. I'm going to have to leave it, unfortunately. That's tough. I'd love to play this, but I've kind of got to leave some mana open here. Missing land drops is brutal with this deck. Cornucopia for life gain. That's true too. Cornucopia could be really solid. It's not a bad addition, I don't think. All right, we're definitely going to just counter it because we can. Now we got the wisdom. Wisdom is overpowered. Let's see what we hit here. Counterspell is good. Counterspell is good. I don't have a good option, obviously, against the slick shot. Hopefully they don't try to play the slick shot, though. That's good. Soul Guide Lantern, not super helpful in this one. Could just get 2 flying dragons to kind of prevent. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get 2 dragons here to prevent from getting hit by the slick shot. That's nice. They do have a burn spell clearly that targets a creature or a pump spell of some sort. So hard for aggro players to hold mana for counter spells. I know it's really tough because you got to curve pretty fast. Okay. Have you tried Azorius Blink yet? Airbending looks solid. I haven't actually, but it is something I have on my list of things to try out, because the Airbending Ascension to me is one of the coolest cards. It's one of the coolest by far. Okay, I mean, they are full sending here, guys. I think you killed both my dragons. All right, that's tough. And they're gonna get 2 additional. Brutal. 5. Okay, so I guess we just get 2 more dragons again. It's the best thing I can think of doing right now. Dang, that was a full send right there if I've ever seen one. Yeah, new set sped up everything. I mean, yeah, it's got a lot of good cards in it for sure. It definitely supplemented a lot of really good decks that were already out there for sure. I've been trying firebending today. It hasn't really worked out for me though, but firebending looks really cool. I want to try firebending in like a multicolored sort of shell. I was trying it in mono red today, but I think a multicolored like Mardu shell would be really fun. I'm gonna bank on hopefully hitting like a bounce spell for 1 mana, or that works too. That works too. All right, gotta play it safe. Opponent has a wild ride, but can't really cast it. It's got harmonize on it. Did they hit a land drop? Here we go. Best straw spell in the game. I'm just gonna double ramp here. I want to try to get to a point where I can get the Rite of the Dragon Caller down and then have excess mana to just cast and hold spells open like the Quench and stuff. Might as well play this, right? Take out the Wild Ride. That'll take care of that. No attacks. Say go. I've got a counter spell. I feel pretty safe, but I can't really afford to send in any attackers here. All right. Sweet. Here we go. Let the real fun begin. WinCon is online. And I think I will use up the mana here. I guess I'll throw that away. I don't know if that's the right call, but we'll see. We'll see if I made a mistake or not. All right, so we got Iroh. Iroh's really good. Pretty sure this game's over though. I think we got him. Finally playing some Magic. Let's go. The Fire Student is broken. Yeah, it's very broken. The problem is if you run a Firebending Student deck, it's like you have to have that card because that card is really the engine of the whole thing. I feel like you should use it as like a supplemental card in a deck like this. But if you're gonna lean fully into Firebending, like mono red just unfortunately, in my opinion, doesn't quite get the job done. All right, let's just take out this. Let's play Iroh? Yeah, let's play Iroh. All right, what do we want to play first? I guess let's just do some more ramping. And let's, you know what? Actually, let's draw some cards. Hey, we got the life gain. See, that's what I'm saying. That turtle right there. I think I want to play that turtle a little bit more. Maybe like cut one of these. All right, now we go for the rest of the ramping here. Oh, these aren't instant speed. Not instant speed. Darn it, gonna have to let that go. Those are sorceries. I mean, can they deal 6 damage here? Maybe double lightning strike potentially if they have another land. I'd be really sad if that happened though. Or 3 of those would do the trick. Can you imagine? I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine very easily. Yeah, another turtle would have been helpful there. That's crazy. Dang, just when you thought you had full on control. I probably should have swung in with the dragon 1 turn sooner. That's probably on me. But yeah, I probably should have done that. All right, I'm going to add in 1 more turtle here. Cut 1 of these. And I think that's about where I want it. Oh, anybody who wanted the deck list. Here's the deck list. I'd like to put this in the 4-drop slot. So there's this one right here. If at any point you guys want to pause and take a look, you can do that. You know, that way we can kind of jump to the next ones. You can pause the screen here. Going on to the next one. This is the one we were playing earlier as well. When this one goes, it goes. But man, I like the librarian in this one. I like to play a lot of things with X cost because with Druneth you can kind of manipulate what these creatures enter in as far as converted mana cost goes, and they can be copied a lot easier. And then this is the one we played where we got cooked twice in a row, but this is our Mardu mobilize. But yeah, again, if you want to pause at any moment, you can, for those who are asking. And I need to jump back into it because I got a lot of making up to do, man. I am so annoyed right now. They had 3 lands in 1. I know, right? Yeah, it is a pretty sick deck, but we definitely have a losing rate on all of these decks right now. So these 3 deck lists, they definitely need some tweaking. But I think the Lion Turtle will be a really solid answer for that matchup. So that's good. Could I have used a pump mechanic to win with that attack? I probably could have. You're probably right. I think there were a couple things I could have done differently there. It's 100% that loss was on me. I definitely could have probably pumped. I didn't even think about that though. Good catch. Good catch. Counterspell or a flashed in creature. I think I'm playing tilted a little bit. I gotta chill it out. Get mythic again last week. I got mythic again last week. Nice, man. Congrats. Cutthroat. Okay, that's not terrible. I can't block it right now, but I will be able to block it soon. Also can firebend it away, hopefully forcing like a counterspell out of their hand, maybe. Mono blue, huh? It's been a minute since I've seen some mono blue. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see what happens. Let's play this, see if they counter it. They are looking at the turtle. Floodmawing the turtle, okay. Okay, I think what they're trying to do here is they're trying to pump the cutthroat above the 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna send it back. So first off, we're gonna replay this, and then we're gonna send this back. That's fine. That'll do, I guess. All right, so the Malcolm says whenever it deals damage, draw and discard. Got it. Got it. Okay, I mean, everything's at flash speed, so that makes sense. Couple of options here. Dragon Caller, if I play it outright, I mean, I'm guessing the opponent's probably gonna try to resolve like an Enduring Curiosity at this point. They're definitely gonna flash some stuff in. I don't think this deck runs counter spells. I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong, and this might cost me everything here, but I don't think they run counter spells. I'm gonna roll the dice on that. I think it's a lot of flashed in creatures, a lot of like, you know, bounce mechanics, things like that, but I don't think we're gonna get countered. Obviously, that's a very big possibility that they do, but yeah, Enduring Curiosity. Okay, that makes sense. I resolved the Dragon Caller for now. I mean, if they flood mod my Dragon Caller, I mean, that's gonna be really rough, but okay. It's a lot of cards. I forgot about the Malcolm's ability there too, so they drew a lot of cards there. So unable to counter stuff moving forward for the most part, and they for sure found the flood mod. Nice. Okay, so I get the 1/1 at least to block. I guess that's something, right? All right. Well, now I'm second guessing the Dragon Caller play again. I guess bouncing both of these back to their hand could be pretty good. It's probably the move. That's probably the move here. Assuming they don't counter. I mean, looks like they've got 3 steps ahead. Nice. Okay. Well, we're getting absolutely cooked again. I can't win a game tonight. Mono Blue Tempo says no. Turtle has 6 life. That's a good blocker. Yeah, it's a really good blocker, but unfortunately it can't block for us until we get 3 of our lessons in the graveyard. So another Enduring Curiosity is kind of crazy. Okay, well, they're down to 1 land. I mean, probably 2, but all right, that draws and discards. Iroh's interesting. Iroh's gonna make things only 1 mana from the grave, but I think I need to focus on, you know, getting some blocks out here. So let's try to get the Shaw down. They have 2 mana. We'll see. All right, so we got 2 blockers now in the air. I'd probably let the Enduring Curiosities get through, and I'd probably block the Malcolm and the Cutthroat if I had to choose here. Probably those 2 cards. Okay, nothing. Really? They let us off the hook there. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna try to. Oh, what do I do here? Dude, how are we 1 mana short every time I want to do something? I would like to keep my my turtle open, right? Like as a blocker, but I'm gonna try to get Iroh down. Well, nah, I'm just gonna hold counters. I'm gonna hold counters. It's so weak, but at least it will activate my Lion Turtle's ability to block if I try to counter something here. Oh, what a play for them to try to make there. Thank God. Oh my God, that was huge. That was huge. And still not attacking. We love to see it. All right, here we go. Iroh is now available, and we got 1 mana to work with here. So hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. Obviously playing this, we learned our lesson on the Cutthroat. Maybe we just try to take out the Malcolm here. I hope it gets through. We'll see. Malcolm has no ability to get any bigger, so that's good. It's looking better. And there's a librarian again. Okay, so they're gonna draw a lot of cards here. Fair enough. All right, it's only 2. That's not too bad actually. No attacks. Ooh, is the dragon bugged? Why does it say 3/3, but the rest are 2/3s? Is the dragon bugged? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. These guys? Oh no, it's not bugged. It counts dragons in the graveyard as well as the lessons. Okay, so let's play green. Let's get this down. Let's bounce you back to their hand. I mean, they're gonna just replay it, of course, but I'm just gonna bounce this back to their hand. I'm still gonna play this. I know they can pay the 2, but I'm gonna get another dragon out of the deal, so we're gonna play it anyways. And they're probably trying to shut down the dragon caller, obviously. Yeah, fair enough. And I'm guessing... Okay, so that got through. That's cool. No attacks. So Iroh is still fine to play from the graveyard. So I guess I still have the Regent play, which is nice. But I don't activate any of the Dragon Caller abilities moving forward. Are these both naming Dragon Caller? If it's an artifact, creature, or planeswalker... Oh, okay, so I actually get its abilities starting next turn. It doesn't shut it off permanently. That's good. That's actually really good. Okay. Sometimes I forgot that I'm on Twitch and hover over a card to check it out and nothing happens. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to get on Twitch as soon as I can. We do plan on doing, cross streaming soon, but life's been a little hectic right now. I ended up between pre-order, saved gold, got about 140 packs. Set is actually kind of small and standard, but there's a ton of Commander Historic Timeless cards too. Yeah, I noticed that too. I've been pulling a lot of those as well. Okay, that's interesting. That's fine. That's also fine. They draw a lot of cards. Fair enough. And they skip it. Okay, thank God. Okay. Ugh, that was tough. Wow, whatever this brew is, it looks cool as heck. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I try, but it's not doing very well right now. It's not doing super great. Hopefully we can get on a little bit of a run here, though. Hopefully. So, Universes Beyond sets are typically smaller, Wample? Is that what you're saying? Thank you, Click. Thank you. I needed that really bad. All right, here we go. This hand looks good. Going first too. Give myself the option of the lesson if I need it. By the way, guys, just want to say thank you. I haven't said it yet, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all for, the super chats earlier as well too. I really appreciate those. And just thanks for, being part of this. I really appreciate it. I know I'm not having the greatest day here as far as wins go, but it happens. It happens. All right, we are gonna just play this and pay life, and we're gonna go straight in for another roots, significantly ramping us up quite a bit, and it'll quench you, my friend. I probably should have saved that. It just dawned on me this matchup is going to be the graveyard deck. Probably should have saved that. All right, so hopefully we can find our soul, what is it, lantern? Soul guide lantern? Need that bad. So there's no green yet though, which is interesting, but there's the human land. I wonder if they go Kavero early here. No. All right, you're gone. Well, I'm glad I ended up using the counter spell after all, because obviously Cavern of Souls would have shut us down. All right, we are only drawing lands. Love to see it. Pretty sure they are smaller, not normally a full set. Gotcha. Man, this is my Wednesday night. My Wednesday night sitcom. Nice. Oh man, there's the old WinCon there. Come on, please. If there is a magic god out there, I need them to let me find the Soul Guide Lantern right now. Right now. They dropped the land for that. They didn't need to do that. Okay, well, hold on. If this is a 4/4, I can kill it instant speed. I can instant speed kill that if that's what they're going to go for. It's all about the hangout, man. We all know how Arena can be. Just kick it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the understanding. I always feel really bad when my streams go this way. I always expect them to go well, and I have these brews set up, and it's like, you know, let's have fun and kick some butt, and then we get absolutely slammed. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess we got this again. Do I have enough mana though? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. Gotta hope that they don't, you know, replay the art in here. Please don't replay the Arden. No Cavero, no Zombify. Oh man, I'm really nervous. I mean, they're playing it. They're going to combat, which is really good news. Oh my gosh, yes. Oof. Oh my gosh, yes. This is why we put it in the deck for this matchup right here. Yes, sir. All right. I mean, that should do it, right? You would think. The new set sped up the games, but all my games seem to last longer. That thunder was loud. I know, dude. I think you might be behind. I don't think I've heard any thunder in a little while, but yeah, there's been a few thunder hits that have been crazy. Okay, very weird. I knew I didn't want to exile their graveyard there because there wasn't anything super threatening in the graveyard, so I was wondering what they were going to return as. They chose my own creature, which was weird. Alright, I'm going to need to find the lesson that draws me 3 here because I need some cards in hand. That's fine, I guess. That'll work. I can block in the air and I got the life gain. That's actually a really good find. That'll work. There's a new reanimation for the black now. What card is it? How much is it mana wise? Is it another 4 mana? Or is it like a 5 or 6 mana? I think I seen it. I think it was like a 5 or 6 mana one, right? It did a little bit more than reanimate one creature normally, right? Chosen Solitude, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's 5, but it's an instant. That's why. Okay, I was gonna say I knew it cost more, but it did more. Instant speed makes sense. I gotta be really careful to make sure I trigger the Soul Guide Lantern on time because I have a feeling I'm gonna mess this up. There are some things now that do scare me a little bit. This would force him to have to take the turtle. I guess that's good. I guess that'll work. Not the greatest. It won't be able to attack or block though, so I mean, I guess it's kind of worthless out there for now. That'll work. That'll work. Not what I wanted, but I guess it's what I needed. Hello? You do see my flyers, right? Apparently not. No, they did. They saw him. Okay, I don't have anything bringing back. They have that, though. That makes a lot of sense why they did it that way. Okay. That's tough. That is tough. a straight up bringer of the last gift for full 8. Nice. All right, I mean, what can I do here? I don't know. That's something for now to stall. It's a good stalling tactic. I mean, if I got an Iroh, that'd be really fire right about now. Iroh, Wisdom would be fantastic. Wisdom into an Iroh would be even better. What do we got? 6 mana. Soul Guide Lantern, not bad. All right. They've got nothing in the yard anymore. I'm surprised I didn't replay the bringer of the last gift there. Guess I don't really have to. I'm gonna play it safe for now. Hopefully I top deck something. Apparently not. I may have to activate the Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card. I'm really torn between doing that and not doing that. Just because I know they have the bringer of the last gift. They can play at instant, you know, not instant speed, but like you know, for its full amount regularly. Shoot, man, we're getting just absolutely bludgeoned by the Scholar right now. I might have to, guys. I'm gonna see, I guess. Okay, that'll work. Man, what are my draws, man? That's my 4th one of those, which is fine. It's just, can we just top deck, you know, some card draw? Zombify? Okay, well, honestly, they can't play the bringer, right? So, sure. If it means just getting rid of that Zombify play for 4 mana, doing nothing, that's gonna work for me for now. Okay, and they start again. Okay, this is a vampire, right? Yeah, they're gonna play it and I can't counter it because they played this land. Oh man. Quite literally the worst draws we could have been ever hitting in our entire lives. Can I just get a wisdom, dude? Can I get a wisdom, please? I don't know. Wisdom, man, we need it. We need it. I've never seen somebody actually cast Bringer before. You haven't? I actually played a very fair Bringer deck that ramped into it and just casted it outright. We did it a couple of times, way back in the day, though. Way back in the day, when the card first kind of came out. Oh my gosh. That's kind of huge. See, if I play this and bounce both of these, they're just going to replay this and get even more value out of it. So I have to draw cards here, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, thank God. Thank God, thank God. Okay. Okay, not the greatest hit. Not the greatest of hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess we passed the turn. Just block the bringer. Or maybe even just block the Emmet to get rid of it, because that card can get pretty dangerous over time. Or we just die. That's also another option we have here. That's a possibility, of course. Should have done that. I should have done that first. Okay, well, could have bounced this on my turn with the 1 mana open, but it's sorcery speed, so I can't do it here. But probably should have gave myself that option. That's just, again, that's just a bad magic play on my part. I gotta know my deck and I gotta understand what plays I have available to me off of the Regent play there. I should have done the foresight of knowing that I'm only gonna have 1 mana open, so at least give myself the chance at the bounce. That's on me. Do you play Paper Magic at all? Not right now, but I do plan on playing Paper Magic hopefully soon. I've got the itch for it, that's for sure. Okay, well, this will probably be the last game. Oh man, I'd love to keep playing though. I'm having a lot of fun, and I really want to climb back into the top here. Blue. Off to a really fast start on their end. See if it's too fast for us to keep up with. We'll find out. More mana ramp there. Okay, so we got ourselves some dragon plays. We got Blue, green, green, red, red. Okay, so we need blue. And then we got double red. Ouroboros is a nightmare. Ouroboros is a nightmare. Okay, we're gonna ramp. We have to. We have to. Too slow, man. We're too slow. I think it's gonna be GG's. I mean, I can play out the Regent next turn. How much does that really matter, though, when they're attacking in for that much damage? Dang, man. Ay, ay, ay. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about any of that. All right, perfect. Yeah, perfect curve, dude. That's the story of my life tonight. I mean, everybody's had all the speedy run throughs. All right, well, here's the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get back up the ranks probably after I do some work around the house and have some dinner tonight. We'll probably do it with flyers, but that's gonna be tomorrow's video. Again, if you guys are just popping in for the stream here, flyers is gonna be tomorrow's video. That's what took me into the top 1500. So be on the lookout for that. I've got some work to do with these decks, man. These three, I mean, they seemingly should work pretty well. I mean, in my opinion, but they are just not. We are getting absolutely slammed right now by everybody. So how's the family Pokemon card addiction coming along? Did you end up getting the last card sent for grading? I haven't sent it in yet. No, I do want to send it in though. The addiction is strong. My wife more so than anybody, but is Swayze changing formats? Dude, I wish. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Been refinishing my floors, so I've been doing much MTG recently. Refinishing over 2k square feet of hardwood is extremely tiring. Are you doing that yourself physically? That's crazy, because I've been watching the guy at our house do it. It's intense, man. I've been doing a lot of the demoing though myself, but what did I miss? You missed a lot of losses. You missed me go from top 1400 to 94%. So you missed a good one to miss. They're playing your deck. I thought so. It looked really like it looked like it was going that way for sure. But yeah, that did look like our deck. How's Parker doing? A lot better. A lot better. He's been doing his medication every day, and he's been feeling and doing a lot better. I'm very happy for him. He just got student of the month again. You should just run some turbocharged land destruction to take out your frustrations. This release gave it a huge boost. Land destruction, did it get a big boost? I know there's a new lesson card that destroys the land, but they just replace it with the basic, right? Make a brawl video. I'll do something. I've been getting a lot of requests for some brawl and sealed and all that. I'll do something this weekend. Have you considered best of 3? I have, but it doesn't do nearly as well. I did the demo partial replacement and sanding. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. We're taking apart everything. We're popping baseboards and, you know, tack boards and stuff. We're doing all the demo stuff. Let's go dropping duo soon to be back. I don't know. I would love for it to be back. I would love to really focus on that channel. I've been having a lot of fun on that channel, but I don't know. It's really up to him. It's hard to get him to sit and then really lock in for a long period of time, because he kind of thought that making videos was going to be really fun and easy and like not a lot of work, and he didn't realize that sessions are a lot longer than he thinks they're going to be, because we gotta, you know, come up with a plan on what we're going to do for the video, and then, like, you know, executing that plan takes a couple of tries, not just the first try. So he struggles with that. Picks look great though. That's good, man. That's awesome. What's the new mobilize deck list? I'll leave it up here if you guys want to see it. It genuinely, I can't win with it, so I wouldn't advise crafting this right now, but that's the new list. But guys, thank you so much again. I know the streams are a little bit shorter and I wish I could stream a little longer, but I appreciate you guys all being here. I want to stream a little bit longer. I want to stream more, but with the house stuff going on, I might be able to stream Friday. I know I've said that before, but I anticipate myself streaming a little bit more this week. I feel like I have to. So we'll do that, and hopefully see you in the next couple of days. If not, there's a banger video tomorrow, and I have a pretty cool idea for Friday. I think I want to do mono black sacrifice, but that does it. We'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you, and yeah, thanks for everything. We'll see you on the next video. My wife just walked in. We'll see you there, guys. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When the upload.